Hello everyone, this is Princess Farron with for Final Fantasy XIV. Once again, we're here to celebrate another seasonal event, and this time is the summer one, Moonfire Faire. So yeah, once again it takes place, or it starts here at the Aft Castle in Linsalomisa. So here's Moyaru. Let's talk to him. Fire red, beast green. Do my eyes deceive me, or do I spy a familiar face who looks like he could do with some proper summer recreation? That's right, the sun's rays are out in full force, and so is our beloved Moonfire Faire. These days the event doubles as free promotion for the Adventurers Guild, you know? The brave and the bold show off their heroics, and afterwards the fair guests flock to the guild in droves to hire them. But the real star of the show is the acclaimed Eosia Nimble Warrior course, bringing in hundreds upon hundreds of new challengers. At any rate, we could really use more help out there, so if perchance I've piqued your interest, I suggest you ship out to Casa del Sol and speak to our chief chaperone, Hermaga. Yeah, once again, it takes place in Casa del Sol. And we have the jumping course once again, taking into account what he said. The Ninja Warrior, Nimble Ninja Warrior. I'm not a huge fan of jumping puzzles. Oh, look at the fireworks. They look nice, don't they? Yes, they do. As usual. Hermaga. Jude, now there's a sight for sore eyes. Did Marayu Moyaru send you out here to lend a hand? This year the event is shaping up to be a thrill for visitors and staff alike. Allow me to give you a brief outline of what we have planned. In case the screaming and splashing hadn't given it away, we've brought back the Eosia Nimble Warrior course with all of its explosive challenges intact. And if the summer sun gets to be too much, grant yourself a refreshing reprieve by enjoying a nicey treat or playing with the polar bears. Aww, that's so cute. Even better, this year we've added a little far eastern flair with these hand fans. They're called Uchiwa, and they drive away evil spirits, or so I'm told. To ensure their authenticity, we hired an expert in the art of the festival, little Namazu fella, nice, to craft us 100 crates of them. And what color could be more fitting for Moonfire than bright, blazing red? Seeing as the origins of the event can be traced back to bombar hunts of the years past, I say Uchiwa are a perfect fit for the spirit of the occasion. And judging from the sizable crowds, I am far from the only one. The downside, of course, is that we presently find ourselves quite ill-equipped to manage a turnout of this magnitude. Personally, I'd like to bolster our security cadre if we can. As it stands, none of us would be able to leave our post in the event of a serious emergency. So, given the fortuitous timing of your arrival, could I ask you to... Monster! Ah! Did she say monster? Damn it all! The people are starting to panic! Please, Jude, you've got to help us. I'll stay here and try to keep the ground calm. And head north and fight that woman. Alright. Terrified tourist. There she is. The monster was just here. I swear it. It was leering at me from behind that rock, making these off-kilter little motions, and then it ran off to the east. I thought for certain you would come over here and... Oh, I feel faint. I need to go lie down. I wonder if she's talking about the Namazu. Damn, I didn't stand a chance against that thing. You should have seen it. I was minding my own business out here, practicing my steps, when suddenly that thing showed up out of nowhere to challenge me to a dance-off. Then, after it urgently trounced me, it raced off again. Would that I could tell you where or even which direction, although come to think of it, I believe I saw something fall from its body. Well, it doesn't much matter to me anymore. I can hear Summer's call and it must be heated. To the ocean with me! Whatever fell off the thing, you'll find it lying over there, if you think it will help your search. Okay. Glad as ever to see you again, Jude. Hamaga told us you might be in need of urgent assistance, so here we are. We've heard reports of a Green Monster running amok. Have you learned aught in the way of a clue? It dropped something, did it? Looks to be a needle. Ooh, by my reckoning. Oh, and it's green! It's obvious we're dealing with a Cactuar. Cactuars in La Noche of all places. Surely they would struggle to survive so far removed from their native habitat of Thanalan. I am so sorry about this. Madam Mameja? If I'm not mistaken, was it not Master Jijeruju himself who invited you out to Costa del Sol? Yes. I traveled all the way from Olda at the summons of my friend Jijeruju. Naturally, I couldn't bear the thought of my dear pest missing out on the fun and festivities, and so I brought him along with me. Not for a moment did I ever think they would act out like this. You have my deepest apologies. They were perfect angels when we stopped in to see Jijeruju. He even gave them treats. But the moment I stepped away for a drink, they went mad, and poor Jijeruju couldn't rein them in. By the time I got back, they were gone. I swear to you, this has never happened before. Well, that would certainly explain how a Cactuar ended up in La Nocia. Regardless, if your pets pose a danger to the fairgoers, you may have to subdue them by force. No, please, I've raised them since they were pups. They'd never hurt a fly. I don't fancy the prospect myself, but what other option is there? Given that the Moonfire Faire would have no venue were it not for Master Jijeruju, I'd obviously prefer if we didn't upset a dear friend of his. Yes, termination should be a last resort. Let us first attempt to capture them. A sensible plan. Should things turn violent, it would only frighten the attendees. This calls for a more subtle approach. Just the three of us, perhaps. Indeed, I would see the situation sorted swiftly that we might return to the fair. If we work quickly, we may manage to find it before it escapes the bounds of Costa del Sol. Thus I propose we split up. Jude, my friend, will you search the west side of the island? There he is. It is. Oh! He's putting on a show. Wow. Full of stamina he is. It is. He's having fun. Did you find something? It appears he did. But how are we going to capture it? I've never seen a cactuar look so dangerous. Is it just me? Or is it radiating an aura of pure malice? What? I've never seen the poor thing like this either. Come to think of it, Chichiruju told me it seemed to him as though they were possessed. In that case, perhaps the aura is an evil spirit. If only we could purify it somehow. Perhaps an Uchiwa would help. Of course, in the Far East they use Uchiwa to ward off evil spirits, right? Maybe our festival fans would work. In that case, allow me to do the honors. Evil spirit, begone! Uchiwa soy! What happened? Oh, it worked. Yes! Well, that was easy. Shall we head back for drinks? Care to see if he's alright? Terribly sorry to interject, but I think there's been a misunderstanding. That's only one of my dear cactuars. I'm still missing the other 6. I do appreciate you finding cacti, of course, but I'm worried about Cactilo and Cactina and Cactistifer and... Wait, so when you said pets, you brought 7 cactuars to La Nocia? It is concerning then that we scoured every inch of the island and only found 1. It appears we will have to take our search to the mainland. Very well. Let us take up our Uchiwa and find these cactuars, that we might ease them of their torment. You learned the mode. Uchiwa soy. Should we give it a go? Okay, let's carry on. Beautiful. I take it you're ready to begin? In that case, let us review our objective. First, we must seek out these cactuars. As soon as one is located, placate it with the gus from your Uchiwa. Then bring it back here. You, my friend, are in charge of searching the southwestern cliffside. Cavorting cactuar. Ah. Her so elegant. The cactuar appears to have snapped out of it, whatever it may have been. Aww. Eager for your company, it walks right up to you, allowing you to grab it. Okay, let's find the others. Okay. Freshen up. Cool down. Aww. They immediately approach. Cuties. Welcome back. I don't suppose you found any cactuars. And that brings us to 7. Excellent. We're done. And now that that's over with, I think I'll grab myself a drink and find a nice vantage point. Preferably somewhere in the shade. Oh, take me with you. I've been dying for a drink. At last the crisis is well and truly averted. Now I can return my focus to what matters most, ensuring a spectacular time is had by all. Seeing as Omega still needs a status report, could I ask you to see to that? But of course. Welcome back, Jude. It seems you had the cactuar crisis well in hand. You've done your part to keep the peace, and for that I thank you. Now, what's this I hear about a malicious aura? Efficacy of the Uchiwa aside, I'd rather like to get to the bottom of this, lest we suffer the same problem next year. I just wanted to report that the cactuars are resting safely away from the main festivities. I asked another chaperone to keep an eye on them. I cannot apologize enough for the trouble I caused. Yes, well, I am glad to have this matter settled quietly. My lovely ladies were quite frightened. That being said, speaking as one who has seen his share of dancers, your pets have star potential, my dear Memeja. Truly? Perhaps I should have them formally trained. You're not seriously going to encourage that behavior, are you? Lest you forget, it was pure coincidence that we found a peaceful solution through the use of our Yushua. Were something like this to happen again, that luck might not hold. Sure you don't mean... I've learned my lesson, I swear it. As soon as we're home, I'll ensure they're trained to stay at my side at all times. That's all I ask. Incidentally, did you notice anything that might have served as a catalyst for your cavorting? No, I'm afraid not. I was away at the time, you see. I thought it quite strange myself. One moment they were downing their wine like sailors, and the next, it was as though they were possessed by some manner of wicked spirit. They were drinking wine, my lord? And what a fine vintage it was. I was delighted to be in like-minded company. Oh, the great conversation we could have had if only they could speak. Memeja, I can't believe I'm asking this, but is wine safe more cactuars? How should I know? I've only ever given them the finest spring water from the mountains of Curtis myself. So they were just drunk? Alpha was there, by the way. Pah! They barely had a cupful each, and besides, it's not like I poured the stuff down their throats, did I? Alright, looks, perhaps sharing a bottle wasn't the best of ideas, but how was I to know they couldn't hold their drink? Personally, I'm just glad the mystery's been out to put to rest. And seeing as Mama has learned her lesson, I dare say we won't be seeing a repeat of this incident. Well, just in case someone else gives wine to some other cactuars, I'll be sure to let the chaperone team know to reach for a new chihuahua rather than a weapon. That would be much appreciated, Puibanyo. Now, let us return to the festival. The Adventurers Guild won't promote itself, you know. As for you, Jude, on behalf of the entire chaperone team, I thank you. Enjoy the remainder of the event and don't be a stranger, alright? Let me just see if I can spot. Oh, there he is! Alpha and Omega is with him! Sweeties! Ah, oh, lovelies. They're enjoying the festivities. Okay. We have here the Moonfire Faire vendor. Okay, these are the usual tracers, sparklers, pinwheels. And this is the new reward. Oh, it's a tabletop! Okay, let's see if I can show you the tabletop really quickly. Let's head home so I can show you the reward. Besides the emote that we already seen, it's a tabletop, so it's inside. Okay, let's see here. Oh, sorry. Oh, cute. They're floating. Okay, so I'll put them here. Alright, so that's it. The reward. 3 floating bombs. I mean, lantern bombs. Alright, this was a cute little quest. You have the jumping puzzle there, if you want to do it. Let's return that just really quickly, because why not? So we can see the fireworks before we say goodbye. Even Alpha and Omega are there, enjoying the fair. They usually return every year. Okay, see, let's just cruise around. See this little island here? All surrounded by the lights. And the bombs. Cute, isn't it? And here we have the Ninja Nibble challenge. Yeah, it's the same thing as usual, as you can see. I'm not really gonna do this, just showing you a little bit of the view. Oh, it's a slide! Woo! Cute! Oh, a table. Okay, this is new here. Guess this is just a good place to take some pics for G-posing. Oh, nice one over there. Okay, so that's it. With this setting, we're done. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and comment. This is Princess Farron signing out. Take care and good gaming. Bye bye.